Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with our every Monday PWCC Top 192 card recap. Buckle up, there is a lot to look at. Believe it or not, card number one on the list for the highest sold card looks to me to be the card of the day. Similar to the Moses Malone cards that sold in the last PWCC Weekly Auction, we've got another non-rookie 1970s Topps PSA 10 card that just is blowing my mind. I guess we need to vet it and make sure it gets paid, but it's an insane jump, just like those Moses Malones from last week, which I think were confirmed as paid. So hopefully you guys will watch till the end. We're going to go through the first 96 items in a little bit of detail and look at some risers and fallers, figure out what's going up, what's going down in comparison to recent comps. And then I'm going to scroll quickly through the next 96 items. So we're going through 192 total. For those of you who haven't watched these videos, like I said, buckle up, don't blink. I talk really fast because I want to get you guys a lot of data or data. I'm not really sure. I never have figured out how to say that. Data in about a 30-minute period. So no more delays. Let's get cranking. Let me get you guys over here. Here we go, line one, and there it is. There's the Pete Maravich. It's 1972 Topps. It is not his rookie card. It is a Pop 6. If we look at Card Ladder and we look at the last two sales, so this card's not on here, right? This card sold for $66,000. That includes the buyer's premium in PWCC Weekly Auction number 6. The last two sales were $6,000, and then look at this. Just 4 months ago, $14,000. And this card just sold for $66,000. So that is the winner by far, by a wide margin. It's not even close. I hate to spoil the whole video, but nothing is going to jump from a percentage perspective as much as that did. That is like 5x over the last sale for a card that's 50 years old, and it is not Pete Maravich's rookie card. It has to do with the wig. I guarantee it. Somebody saw that wig. The wig's a PSA 11. The card's a PSA 10. It's got to be the wig. Anyway, let's keep going. So card number two on our list, we've got our Bill Russell. It seems like every PWCC auction, you're going to see a lot of the usual suspects. So we've got a super clean. It's a little off center top to bottom. Bill Russell, PSA 6. Another really, really big riser, fellas. And so if we've got the last 2 years pulled up, let's tweak this a little bit. Let's go to the last year. You saw the card was at 28.9, and then it's been down a little bit here in the low 20s, even dipped down to 17.8, 22.8, 18. This one jumps all the way up to $27,600. So that's a really good sale for the seller. A $9,000 jump over the last sale. Clearly another huge riser. Another riser and another usual suspect, the 87 Flir Jordan PSA 10. Sorry, not a riser, but right on the number. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 19.55. But I think, yeah, so what that is, and I'll show you how this works. Whenever Card Ladder has more than one sale on a given date, so the PWCC one that we just looked at here sold for $21,000. So it is a riser. But if you go click all sales, you'll see another card sold the same day for $18,100. So what Card Ladder does is it takes the average of those two sales, and that's why you see over here a data point that says 19.55. There's actually two data points. It's 18.1 and 21,000. So the PWCC sale here, which is a really clean copy, is a big riser there as well. Good to see for the Jordan collectors out there, especially those Jordan Flir collectors. Kevin Durant. What do people think about Kevin Durant? Are the Nets going to come out of the East? Can he and Kyrie do it? Is Ben going to play? What the hell is going on with the Nets? Nobody really knows, but let's see what Durant's rookie refractor did. It's numbered to $14.99. It's taken a little bit of a jump. So the last one was 19.2. This one jumps all the way up to 21,000. So an $1,800 increase from the last sale. That's a good sign. Next, we got a horizontal Zion, really beautiful patch. People are still buying and selling Zion. I'll tell you what, he's not. He's like Sasquatch. He's not to be seen. You know, he's released a couple video clips lately. Looks pretty good. One thing I like about Card Ladder is they've recently added, hobby sealed wax to their Card Ladder. So if we go look at the history, let's look at the history of these 2003 Topps Chrome boxes. Obviously, these were huge. I busted tons of these. I've talked about it on my video all the time, but I busted them way back in 2003. Obviously, I can't be buying these things now. But if we look at the history of this, they've got all the way as high as 47,000 a box. 44,000 a box, 42,000 a box. They've settled all the way back down here. Let's look at the last 3 months. There's the last 3 months. So they're still falling. Maybe they've hit the plateau. Let me know what you think. But 16 seems to be the number, anywhere from 15 to 18. But the last two are right at 16. So this box hit right at the expected number from this PWCC sale. We've got some good-looking Jordan autographs. Again, I'm not a Jordan autograph collector expert, but this is a Pop 5 PSA 10. Really good-looking card right there with the fist pump. Second-year LeBron Gold Refractor BGS 9 with some amazing comps. 3 9.5s on that one. Let's look at our 1975 doc. Did I look that one up? I can't remember. I did. Okay, so it's not in the Card Ladder, but a beautiful feature of Card Ladder 2.0 is the sales history that you can use. So using the sales history, we can look at this card. This card just sold a month ago, less than a month ago, for $24,600. Somebody picked it up last night for $9,600 less. So congrats to the buyer. My condolences to the seller. I don't think it was the same card from what I can tell, but that's a big time drop in the value of that dot card, and that's a Pop 14. So whoever the Julius Erving collector was that picked that up, congratulations to you. We got a horizontal Trae Young patch auto. And again, guys, I'm not going to talk about every card. I've got to pick and choose. It'll take forever. I've got about 25 cards that we're going to look at in Card Ladder and see if they went up or down, including this 2003 Topps Chrome Refractor LeBron here in BGS 8.5. So here's our sale last night on PWCC Weekly number 11. That's a really good sign, okay? That's a really good sign for the LeBron collectors out there. This card has jumped. Wow, that is a huge jump. That's a $5,100 jump. It might have something to do with these really good subs, 9.5, 9.5, 9. And then an 8 for centering, which it doesn't, well, yeah, top to bottom is a problem. Left to right's really clean. Top to bottom is a problem. But that's a big $5,000 jump. So congrats to the seller on that one. Maybe we've seen the end of this LeBron dip. Let's just see. I did look up this Kobe being guarded by LeBron. This is the X Factor, number to 288, PSA 10. It sold for $13,800, as you can see. If we look it up, that's the 2 in a row where it's dipped a little bit. So this card's down 17.8% over the last 3 months. This card's been on a pretty cool roller coaster here. Let me go to 2 years so you can see really how big the roller coaster is. It looks very similar to all the other 2-year clips, right? If you keep in perspective, it's up, double what it was worth 2 years ago in May of 2020. But it did hit as high as $57,000. My condolences to whoever bought that one because the card sold last night for $13,800, as you can see. Next is a LeBron. I think this is a little bit of an undervalued LeBron. I know it sold for $12,600, but this is his finest rookie. These are numbered to $9.99. I've got it pulled up here somewhere there. Nope. There it is. So it's a Pop 40, right? So when you're talking about LeBron cards and you got your Topps Chromes, which are in the thousands, and even your Refractors in the hundreds, you've got a Pop 40 serial numbered to $9.99, 2003 finest. This card. And I know there's the white suit 2002 pre-rookie card. I'm not sure all the details about who thinks what's the rookie of or whatever. But this card dropped to $12,600. So the decline continues. This card's down 30% just over the last 3 months. If we look at the last year, it's down 42% for only a Pop 40 card. I like this play. I like this buy right here. This card's been as high as $33,600. It hit $30,000 3 times. And somebody's picking it up for $12,600 last night. I love it. I personally love it. And again, let's always take a step back and look at the last 2 years, right? A lot of stuff has happened in the last 2 years. A massive increase and then a slow and steady, well, not so slow, but a steady decrease. So we're still trying to find the floor on some of these cards. Apparently that one we have not found it yet because that is the lowest sale in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like maybe 12 sales. So I think that's a really good pickup for a Pop 40 LeBron, what I would consider a rookie card. I guess there is probably some confusion between the 2002 finest and 2003. We got our Steph Curry PSA 9 hitting the 12,000 mark. Those are numbered also as well. Here's something interesting. I'm going to scroll down real quick. So this is the raw encased Doncic orange Contenders Optic autograph, and this is the PSA 9. The PSA 9 is a Pop 4 with no PSA 10s, and somebody paid more for the raw one, I guess hoping that they could convert that to a PSA 10. This looks way off center to me. I don't think it's happening. But, you know, what do I know? I'm not an expert on Contenders Optic at all, but somebody paid more for the raw than than somebody bought the PSA 9 for. Let me know in the comments, would you rather have the raw and take a chance at a 10, or would you rather have the 9? I mean, to be fair, you could also crack the 9 and resubmit it just the same way you could the raw. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why somebody would pick up this raw one for more than the PSA 9. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some characteristic of this card that is better than the PSA 9 down here below. Anyway, just my thoughts. Here's a big one, right? So this is a Jordan. This is a Jordan Essential Credentials Parallel. It is numbered to 499. It's a BGS 8.5. We've got him pulled up here. It's a Pop 36 card. You know, for those of you who are familiar with the Jordan 90s market, you're familiar with this card. There's a diamond cut tendency on that top, which we talked about in my PWCC Weekly preview. This card's down a little bit. Over the last 2 years, it's up, you know, double, of course, but over the last 6 months, it's down a little bit, you know, 25%, but it looks like we found the floor. 11.4, 11.48, 12, 11.7. So this card sold about right on the number. So neither a riser or a faller. That's about what we were expecting the card to sell for. You know, centering being the issue. As you can see, it's thicker on the right than the left. But the diamond cut concern up here on the top looks really good. It looks pretty clean and parallel. Here's a card that doesn't get a lot of talk. And this impeccable product, I really like this product. It's kind of like a Court Kings canvasy type product. The art's really cool. It's a cool 3-color patch of Doncic with a nice clean autograph. It's numbered to 99. It is a minimum gem. Let's see what this card did. This card sold for $11,700, so right on the number. It looks like Doncic, impeccable BGS 9.5, has found its floor. That's the last 2 years. Again, up 146% over the last 2 years, and right on the number from the last sale, 11,880, 11,700. So about what we were expecting on that Doncic card. An SP Authentic Durant autograph rookie number to 399 for 11,000. Here's that Steph Classic that keeps appearing that I'm not super familiar with for 10,200. The horizontal number to 25 bronze parallel patch auto for Trae Young. A LeBron courtside gold number to 10 sells for $10,200. I just don't understand these gold courtside random you know, select card, you know, I think that's courtside, right? I don't understand these golds selling for more than, say, his numbered to $9.99 rookie card. I mean, I know it's serial number to 10, and I know scarcity is ruling the day right now, but I just think in hindsight, you know, having his rookie card means more. Yep, as you can see, I lost a card here. I don't want to skip the Kobe, though. This is a PSA 9, which was a generous 9 in my opinion because the centering is terrible left to right. With the coating, 96 finest. That's a Kobe rookie card. So that card sold for $9,900. That's a huge drop from the last sale of $15,000. My guess is it probably has something to do with that centering not being fantastic. It's a Pop 58 with the coating. Let's see if we can find it without the coating. Without the coating, it's a Pop 50. So about the same scarcity. You know, the Pop without the coating hasn't sold for a while, so it's really not something we can compare right now. But that's a big drop from the last one. So congrats to the buyer there, getting it for about $5,000 less than the last sale. These 97 SP Authentic Profiles 3 cards have been super popular lately. If you're on Instagram and you follow some of the bigger collectors, the bigger Jordan collectors and 90s collectors out there, you know these die-cut cards are hand serial numbered out of 100. They print the 100, but they hand serial the actual, the numerator, not the denominator. You like how I pulled out some middle school math there with all my kids. I'm real familiar with numerators and denominators and how to divide. But this is card number 81. As you can see, it's hand serial numbered in beautiful blue ink. It's a PSA 7 7. These are pretty condition sensitive, obviously, just because of the die cut nature of the card. This card sells for $9,600. Let's see what this card's about. I don't think I looked it up. It was a card that I was messing with. I wasn't real comfortable with it. I didn't highly covet it. I probably put in a low bid, probably around $5,000, hoping to maybe steal it. But, again, Jordan cards, especially with pictures like this, yoking on Olajuwon in the background. Cards like this don't go under the radar. So $9,600 for that sale. Another really cool, this is LeBron's, finest refractor, PSA 8. So it sells for less than the base PSA 10 that we saw. Let me know what you think about that. It's a number to 250, so 1/4 the print run of the base, but it is a PSA 8 in comparison to the PSA 10. Color Blast John Morant, PSA 10 sells for $7,800. That is his second year card. Let me make sure I got that right. I think that's his second year card. Let me get a quick shot of Monster here. Hang on. Because I need more energy and I need to talk faster, right? BVG, Doc, but Magic Bird rookie, Doc's on there as well. Here's one I have plugged into the card ladder. This is the 1985 promo MJ. It's got a silver NBA sticker, which I don't think brings much value to the card. I know the gold, some people really highly covet that, but I don't think the silver really brings a lot of value to the card. But this is, his pre-rookie card, XRC, true rookie card, postcard, whatever the hell you want to call it. People are going to argue about what the Jordan rookie card is for the next 100 years. I'll be dead by the time this argument is concluded. This one last night sold for $7,500, so that's a nice little jump, up $300 from the last one, up $400 from the one before it, and up $400 from the one before that. So a nice little trend going here with that Nike promo SGC 10. If we look this up over the last 2 years, I bet it's going to be a big growth. It is. It's up 244%. Some poor soul dumped out $26,000 right here, which I would not recommend. But I don't know why. I mean, it seems like more people are grading these in SGC, which seems odd. But anyway, you can see a nice steady trend line going up right there over the last year. Really, if you throw out these first two data points, and start here at this 4,000 data point last June, this card's bumping, man. This card's making a nice little move. Maybe SGC's getting more respect in the hobby, and maybe that card's getting some attention. So here's the die cut look that I was diamond cut look that I was talking about on this top border. If you look closely up here, you can see that top border is just, it's almost like, they call it diamond cut because it almost fits in there. It changes your square to a diamond. I can't look at this card and deal with it. I'm sorry if some friend of mine bought it or if I'm offending somebody, but this card sold for $4,000 less than the 8.5, which was a little bit cleaner looking card. So that just kind of gives you an idea in that Jordan market, the disparity, of one grading point could mean, sometimes tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. I know that sounds crazy, but literally from a PSA 9 to a PSA 10 could cost you $100,000, just to get that grade bump. Here's a Durant Refractor BGS 9.5. I wonder if I can find that. There it is. There's the 10. So the 10 sold last night for 21. Let's see what the 9.5 sold for. We just looked at it, 7,500. So almost a factor of 3 to 1. Let me know what you guys think about that ratio. It looks like it's about a 3 to 1 ratio for a men gym. A little bit less than 3 to 1 ratio. That would have been 22.5. Colossal Patch Auto Steph. A nice horizontal SGA. SGA's had a great season. He is shooting the ball horribly from three-point range, yet he still finds ways to put the ball in the basket and put up huge numbers. We always are going to look up every 86 Flir PSA 10. I'm sorry. If it's in the top 192, it's getting a look from me because you know how I feel about this set, fellas. The Olajuwon last night with a great sale. A nice little uptick here, up 6,600, so up about 1,200, 1,115 bucks from the last sale, up over the one before that, up over the one before that. So this is the highest sale, guys, in the last 10. So out of the last 10 sales last night, this Olajuwon was the highest out of the last 10 sales. So take that for what it's worth, put it in your memory bank and process that. A really cool looking patch, auto, gold, select, two-color patch, Trae Young, number to 10, pop 1. $6,600. That seems like a pretty low price for that. Again, I don't know. I don't like the checkerboard look of the select golds. That's just me personally. I like the much cleaner gold look from the Prism. But that Trae Young Pop 1 goes for $6,600. A Jordan sticker with an Jordan 86 Flir Jordan sticker, PSA 9, with a PWCC A sticker, which means it is gauged or deemed by PWCC's experts who upload these images in the vault to be a top 30% based on the particular grade. Let's see what that card sold for last night. So a big jump here. Again, this is another card that has found the floor. I think we can safely say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're about at what the card deserves to be worth. Last night it makes a nice jump from $5,500 to $6,000. So a nice $500 jump there. Some may attribute that to the sticker. This is not a low pop card in PSA 9. So here's what I want you guys to understand who are not familiar or don't collect 86 Flir and have not dug into it. The reason the 86 Flir PSA 10 set, and again, I have it with the stickers, so I'm extremely biased here. I want to be very transparent. The reason the jump in value from, $6,000 to $112,000 or $114,000 last sold. Yes, that's right, $114,000 for a sticker is because it's a Pop 121. The PSA 9 is a Pop 1,979. This is a Pop 121 in PSA 10. So that accounts for the staggering disparity between those two cards. And if we look at the last 2 years of this card, it's not unlike all the other cards we look at. It's up 363% over the past 2 years, and it hit as high as $229,000. I won't tell you what I paid for mine, but it wasn't that. In fact, I'll tell you. I paid somewhere around I bought it as part of a set, but I gave it a value somewhere around there. But I was blessed enough and lucky enough to buy the entire sticker set, including the Kareem sticker, the highly coveted Kareem sticker, from a fantastic collector in the hobby, Tim Mullins, back in 2020, who has come to become a very good friend of mine and a fascinating collector and a jack of all trades. Anyway, we got a downtown rookie, Anthony Edwards, for $6,000. And then I won a card. So here's a card that I won. Like I've always told you guys, I'm going to buy the dip. As you know, I PC Lebron and Jordan, who I consider two of the best of all time. Jordan I consider the best. LeBron is nipping at his heels. I'm not sure he can do anything in these last 3 or 4 years to catch him, but that's just my opinion. But so I picked up this BGS 10 Topps Pristine Uncommon. You know how I feel about Topps Pristine. I busted it in 2003 as a younger collector. This is just a really hard card to gem, just based on the sheer nature of it. That blemish right there, presumably, hopefully, is on the case itself and not on the card. Otherwise, it would not have got a BGS 10. Got it for $58.80. Let's go see what the card's done. Whoop, wrong one. Here it is. Okay, so I was very excited about it. It's not on here. So the last one sold for $5,400 on Golden a few weeks ago. Then before that, it was $10,000. Before that, it was $5,000. Before that, it was back in 2017. Oh my God, to have a time machine. $345. But this one on Golden was a PSA 10. So I got it for $500 more than the last PSA 10, which I feel really good about. Back in September of 2021, that's only 6-7 months ago. The card was $10,000 in a PSA 10 slab. So I was really excited about picking it up in a BGS 10 slab, which, generally speaking, is going to yield a little bit higher market value than a PSA 10, at least in my experience. I would assume it's the same for this card as well. But I was really happy to pick that card up for $5,880. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, they're going to maybe make the playing game, maybe not. I don't know. That's like a drop of water in an ocean regarding the resume of LeBron James. I don't think it should matter, but I don't know with this hobby. You never know. People may punish LeBron, and that card may drop to $3,000. I have no idea, but I know this. There's not too many of them out there. It is serial numbered to $499. It is a refractor. It is a rookie, and it is a BGS 10. So I'm happy to have it at $58.80. I know 10 years from now, it ain't going to be $58.80. That's just my thinking, and most of my plays in this hobby are longer term than most. I will flip stuff short term, but most of my purchases of LeBron and Jordan, I have no intention of selling at any time in the near future. So I think it's a good buy price historically where the card's going to go over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. Really cool. 2009. It's like an exquisite rookie patch, but it's not a rookie. It's a throwback. I think that's his rookie jersey because it's Timberwolves colors, but he's pictured in a Celtics right here. So pretty cool card for a KG collector. We got a blue ice LaMelo Ball. Those cards are numbered to 125. BGS 9.5. Kobe Auto, 1998 Kobe Auto. Let's look up this Kobe 1997 Ultra Stars. I just picked up this Jordan Ultra Stars in a PSA 10 condition. Let's see what the Kobe's worth. Where am I up here? Here we go. So this one sold for $51.60. So a big jump from the last one, almost $1,500 from $36.75, and it is it's the highest price out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4 sales. So that is a really good pickup right there. Good sale for the seller, and good to see that Kobe card is getting a little bit of respect. I should have looked up the pop on that card. What's a pop on that card? There we go. Pop 14. That's a Pop 14 Kobe card. So it's a second year. It's not his rookie. Here's Kobe's 99 Upper Deck Encore Game Use Jersey. Sells for $51.60 in PSA 9. The Micro LeBron Kobe Tribute Orange True Gem 9.5. Pop 2 sells for $51.60. I'm just happier to pick up the LeBron Pristine Rookie BG. I mean, I don't understand it. That's not that big a disparity in price, and that's a card from 2020. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I give more value to rookie cards than I should. But and again, Pop 2 is Pop 2. Whatever. I get all that. But just because a card's scarce doesn't mean it's valuable. It doesn't mean it's going to be valuable long term as far as demand goes. There's Brook Lopez 101 blacks out there, but nobody wants those. I mean, they're the scarcest card in the world. I mean, so it's a combination of supply and demand. I just think 5, 6, 7, 10, 12 years from now, that card should be more valuable than this card. That's just my opinion. And they're the same price point right now, so that's why I bought it. Donruss Optic Auto Purple Doncic BGS 9.5. Here's a card we're going to look up. I used to own this card. This actually might be the card that I used to own. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a 2018 Prism Choice Red, numbered to 88. BGS 9.5. Min Gem. Sold for $5,040 last night. Where am I? There we go. Down. So a little bit down from the last one. Yeah, a lot down from the last one. So, wait, 58.20. What did this sell for? Yeah, 5,040. So, damn, 2 of them sold. Did I get that right? Yeah, 2 of them sold. So one sold on eBay for $6,600. Let's see if it had better subs. Can we see it? Yeah, so the one on eBay was a Gem Plus, right? And so that's one of those things where you guys have to dive in and do your own research. So and that's the beautiful thing about card lighters. You can see every one that sold and go find a picture of it. And so the one that sold on eBay sold for much more. The one on PWCC for $5,040 was a minimum gem. This one was a Gem Plus, which puts it in a little bit more elite territory. And as we said, when you have 2 sales on the same day, Card Ladder takes the average. So the Min Gem's down, right, for sure. It's only a Pop 39 card. There's a Jordan PSA 7. We can't look up every Jordan that sells, and because they're all condition sensitive, even within the slab, the number varies wildly. I'm not even going to look it up. Here's a card that I wanted to kind of bid on. I wasn't sure what it was going to go for, but it's the 1996 Jordan Maximum Metal. I did look it up. It's a Pop 24 card. Somebody got a great purchase right there. That's just my opinion. $49.20 last night for that card. $7,000 for the last one. $5,600 before that. I should have picked this damn card up. I don't have it. I love the Metal and Metal Universe products from those years, 95, 96, 97, 98. I really should have picked this card up, but I did not. It's going to be tough to find another PSA 10 on the market. There's just not that many of them out there like we looked at. There's only 24 of them. That Pop's not going up anytime soon. Big time purchase right there for the buyer. We got our Bill Walton rookie, PSA 9. Okay, so we've seen the PSA 8s, and that's just like, I don't know if he just left the farm. Ooh, that looks like a defect up here. I was about to make an Amish joke, but I probably shouldn't make an Amish joke, so I'm not going to. But Bill Walton looks like Well, Bill Walton looks funny. We'll leave it at that. It looks like there's a black, defect up here. Maybe that attributed to the 9. Seems like it would have dropped it more. One of those like print defects, but maybe that's not on the card. Maybe that's on the slab. I don't know. I'm not sure. But a Bill Walton PSA 9 didn't seem to affect the sales price. Sells for $4,800. The last one was $3,750. So a pretty big 20% jump, 25% jump right there. That's a nice jump. It looks like we found what that card's worth based on those last 4 or 5 sales, right? Obviously, that card's had a big run up like every other card. Carmelo Rookie. This is an exquisite limited logos. Rookie patch auto. Well, I guess it's not his true rookie patch auto, but it's from his rookie year. Really ornate. These limited logo patches are just so beautiful. Really cool blue auto right there. Number to 75, BGS 8, 4680. That seems cheap. That seems cheap when you're talking about a random LaMelo Ball gold mosaic selling for the same price. An 03 first year exquisite collection. We talked about this one in my preview. If you're a dot collector, this would have been a good card to chase. It's a pop 1, none higher. 9 PSA 9, 10 auto, perfect autograph, beautiful, incredible patch. Just picturing one of the classiest players that's ever lived. My hero when I was a very young child, for sure. Him and Kyle Macy from the Kentucky Wildcats. The jury's still out on who ended up being a better player, Dr. J or Kyle Macy. Most people would say Dr. J. BVG 8.5 with the bottom horizontal black print defect, print line right there on the bottom right. Here's that upper deck Turkish Airlines Euro League Doncic autograph BGS 9.5. That's a quad gem, 4,200. Pretty cool looking card. The Kobe Orange, we looked up the X-Fractor earlier. Here's the PSA 9 orange version. That's numbered to $499. We got an autographed Doncic 2018 rookie card encased. One of those rare exceptions to the card needing to be graded to sell it in the PWCC auction. We got a Steph auto here. A 2012, you guys know I love the 2012 Prism set. I collect the set. I collect the parallels. I collect the inserts. I'm always looking for value. This was one that I missed on. I should have gone higher, and I didn't. I tried to steal it. I knew it was going to go for lower than it should, but I should have kept going. Wait till I show you guys what this card has sold for in the past. I mean, he's a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer, top 10 shooter of all time, maybe top 5 shooter of all time, depending on who you are. Look at this card. So it sold last night on PWCC for $3,600. If we scroll down, the last time this card sold, $8,200 in January. That's 2 months ago. So it's already less than half of that. Before that, $8,100. Before that, $12,300. Guys, these are all in January. These are all less than 3 months ago. And then, of course, you can look and see we didn't know what we needed to know back in 2020 because it sold for $375. This is a Pop 5. This is a Pop 5 card, and it's one of Klay Thompson's best rookie cards. It's more rare than his silver. It's not as valuable as his gold Prism, obviously, but almost as rare. So keep that in mind. 2012 Prism Green. Don't sleep on it, fellas. We got our Booker. So our Booker Silver Prism. This was when silver really meant something. So these are much lower pop than silvers are today. Sold for $3,600 last night on PWCC Weekly Auction number 11. Let's see what that card sold for last. Here we go. That card's up. So somebody thinks the Suns are making a run, and I don't blame them. They look damn good, man. And CP3's back. Everything's clicking. Everybody's healthy. They're just a team that fits perfectly together. They scare the hell out of me as a Bucks fan. I'm extremely concerned. I got to believe they're the odds-on favorite to come out of the West and probably the favorite to win the whole damn thing, but certainly the favorite to come out of the West. I don't think the Grizzlies are ready. I don't think Doncic has enough. I don't think Jokic has enough around him. The Warriors, yes, but they have no rim presence, no big man, no nothing. It's Kevon Looney. Wiseman, I think, is out for the season, if I saw correctly. I don't know if those little guys running around shooting threes can do it without a big guy to at least protect the rim and rebound for them. We shall see. But Booker at $3,600 is a nice move. Let's see what this card's done over the last year. It's down like everything else, right? Because we're going to start that from just at the end of the bubble, the 2021 bubble. I guess I can call it a bubble, but it looks like it's kind of found a little bit of steadiness here, over the last 6 months. 6 months is down 12%. 3 months, it's up 10%. So that's a good sign, right? And last night it hit the second highest in the last 8 sales. So good to see for Booker collectors. A John Morant horizontal auto rookie card with a napkin patch. Another John Morant Contenders PSA 9 auto. Let's look up this Jordan 1988 Flir PSA 10. Right here. Okay, so sold last night for $33.60, so it's bounced off the floor, it looks like. Starting to, hopefully that's a sign of things to come where the card can bump a little bit. It's popped 570 in PSA 10, so not crazy high, not crazy low, kind of in that sweet spot for Jordan collectors. It's down 26% just over the last 3 months. If we look at the last 2 years, though, like I said, it's up 320%. So take it for what it is. If I had a crystal ball and I could tell whether we were at the floor or not, it sure would be nice because I would know exactly what to buy. But I do own that card in the PSA 10 as well, so it's not going anywhere from my collection. It's a staple. It's got to be there. You know, I got to have all my Flirs in gym condition, so that card's not going anywhere for me. Crystal clear, beautiful BGS 10 Kobe Titanium from the highly vaunted 1997 Metal Universe set. Really, you know. Highly sought after, highly recognizable, iconic insert from that set with the horizontal nature of it. Weird Jason Kidd Kobe dual auto. That's a weird card. Pippen, big time exquisite collection. Pippen numbered to 5 with a napkin patch. Exquisite usually provides a little bit better patches than that. Durant Nebula, so this is just somebody one-on-one hunting. 3120 for that one. A red number to 199 Luka Doncic rookie card 2880. Man, that seems super cheap, man. And then right next to it is the Revolution, a product that I absolutely love. This is numbered to 88. I own this card as well. Numbered to 88, PSA 10. Sells for only $26.40. That's crazy to think that his silvers were like almost $10,000 a while back. That's so much more rare than his silver. It's like not even close. It's maddening, and I even think it looks better. But it's just maddening, right? I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand the hobby. It seems like the demand is misplaced, in my opinion. Lost out on this Kenny Anderson. I already have it. This would have been a duplicate. I tried to pick it up for a very cheap number. I think I was at like $1,900. If I can get a PMG red in a BGS 8.5 slab of any player for under $2,000, it's worth it. I will say I paid significantly more for the Kenny Anderson copy that I have for my set chase than $25.20. So I feel like an idiot. Anyway, Kobe Gold Medallion PSA 10 $25.20. Again, I really like these immaculate cards. I've got a big stack of Kevin Porter Jr. immaculate RPAs, true RPAs and RPA parallels, lower numbered. But this Trae Young with the beautiful baby blue uniform goes for $25.20. The Topps Gold Kobe number to 2008 PSA 9, only pop 11, only 2 10s out there, right? Because those are paper cards and they flake and all that stuff. So tough card to grade, 2400. A Kaboom Steph 9 for 2370. Another Steph I'm really not familiar with. This is Press Pass, right? Which was I think one of those really low end products. 8-9 autograph. Pop 1, just one graded higher. It's numbered to 85. Let's look up the LeBron PSA 9. Where are we? Here we go. LeBron PSA 9 is right on the floor. Okay, so we've got to believe this is the floor, right? So like we were talking about, you know, the finest is a much lower pop. Topps Chrome base LeBron PSA 9 has popped 3,376. It looks like that card has found a home somewhere around that, you know, 2350 mark. So not a riser, not a faller, just kind of right on the number last night, 2190. A little bit down, I guess. Another beautiful parallel from the Revolution product. This is Doncic's cubic rookie, and this card's actually numbered to 50. So this card goes for 2130, numbered to 50. That's even lower number than the Chinese New Year Emerald numbered to 88, which goes for 2640. So I think this is a great pickup right here for this cubic Doncic rookie card. I think if there was ever a Doncic buy window, we're in it. We talked about this card in my preview. I think it's a really beautiful looking card with the gradation or gradients or grade. I don't. What do you call it? The gradual change in color. I don't know what you call that. The Court Kings cards are really cool in hand. They got that, you know, painting canvas fabric. They're just really cool looking. It looks like there's some white up here on that top right corner. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen, but again, let's go to Card Ladder and look up this 2019 Prism box, right? We looked up 2003 Chrome. This 2019 Prism box has found the floor. This is a steady $1,900 to $2,100 sealed wax box. This one last night goes for $2,040. So around what we expected. I wonder if that person's going to rip it or if that person's going to leave it sealed. Interesting. I've always found it difficult not to rip wax. I'm sitting on a bunch right now. I wish I hadn't mentioned that. I forgot that I had them, but now I remember it and I want to rip it and put it on the channel. I'm sure everybody's going to comment for me to do that. It's a 1988 Flir box, so it will be a really fun rip too. Really exciting. 1996 Kobe Bowman's Best. This is a rookie card. It's an atomic refractor and it's die cut. Just really good looking card, man. PSA 8 2010 autograph Oscar, way off center, but in person auto. Very good 3 authentic auto. A Tyler Hero having a great season, but I mean people don't pay a lot for 6 men. This is a rookie choice green. It's numbered to 8. Steph Green Shimmer, PSA 10, 1920. A Bird, Noble Nameplates, another really cool parallel within that exquisite collection. Product sells for $18.90 in a BGS 8.5 slab. Lebron Contemporary Collection, a card that I really like. It's not numbered, but these are much more rare than the Chrome and the Finest and whatnot. I think these are really good looking cards, and I'm not familiar too much with this particular product, but I know they have a red also and maybe another parallel. I'm not sure, but I just think they're really clean, simple, good looking cards. 2018 Prism Cello Pack. I'm not sure what parallels that yields. Let's look at our Giannis base rookie, right? Let's see what's going on. Giannis is not going to win MVP, I don't think. I wish, but I don't think unless something drastic happens. I think the Joker's got it. I think Embiid and Giannis are neck and neck. I think it's a 3-horse race, but really I think it's Jokic's to take to the house. But this card's on its way up, guys. Let's look at the last month. It's up 25%. That's a big number, right, over the last month. If we look at the last 2 weeks, it's up 16.69%. And so this one last night, apparently a couple of them sold. 1643 is the average. This one sells for $1,800. That would be the most that this card has sold for. Let me go back to a month. This card has not hit $1,800 in a month in 47 sales. So this is the highest sale in the last 47. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Let me go to 3 months. That is the most this card has sold for in the last 132 sales and then some. That's something, right? So that's something for a commodity card to sell for the most it sold for in that many sales. That's something to keep an eye on. We've got our 2007 Kevin Durant Refractor rookie card. Let's see where we're at with this one. Ooh, there we go. This card's somebody got a nice buy last night, so 1585.50, but that sounds like it's a multiple sales. Yeah. So what did ours sell for? 1740. Someone really stole one on eBay for 1431. Damn, that's a nice pickup there. 1740 here for the one on PWCC is about right on the number, probably a little bit low, but somebody picked one up for 1400. That's like 500 below the number. So somebody got caught sleeping on eBay, or maybe they had a bad description or something like that. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, that's it for page 1. Let's move on to page 2. And like I always tell you on page 2, I'm going to talk less. I'm not going to talk about each card. I'm just going to start scrolling and just remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. If you like what you see and this is your first time checking out my PWCC weekly recap on Mondays, it comes out every single Monday. We look at the first 96 cards in a little bit of detail, and then we look at the next 96 cards like we are right now, and I just kind of ramble on about how great my channel is and how you should subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. For those of you who are new to my channel, a very large portion of my content is going to be Michael Jordan focused and Michael Jordan centric. But I do like to be a little bit different. I think I'm sort of that new age blend of collector. Nice sweater right there, Penny. I am sort of that new age blend of collector. That's too cheap. That card should have sold for more. New age blend of collector and investor. So we'll talk about some, ultra modern, shiny investing type issues, but we'll also talk about stuff from the 90s. We'll talk about vintage a lot. I do a lot of top 10 and top 5 lists. I don't like to say buy these 5 cards, or these are 5 cards you should buy, or these are 5 cards you should sell, or whatever. I just like to look at, historically what's happened. Oh, here's 2 cards I've lost. I don't know why I even bid on that. I must have tried to steal that because I've got the Refractor. But this is a card I really thought I was going to get. Damn. This is a Gravity Denied. So this is an insert from the 97 EX 2001, the same set that produced our world famous die cut jambalaya insert. This is a really cool card. I really wanted to pick up and put in my collection, but looks like somebody wanted it more than me. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little bit about my channel. A good mix for investors and collectors, and then real heavy emphasis on PWCC Weekly and Premier previews and recaps. And so we've got a premiere coming up in April, and they just released the list, and so I'm about to go through every single card in that PWCC premiere. It will probably come out in the next 48 hours, where we just take a look at every single card that's in there, just so you guys can see what's available. There's a nice big turkey in the, what the hell is going on here? I've never noticed that. This is the LaMelo Ball downtown card. Why is there's a freaking koala bear? Oh, I guess he played in Australia. There's a kangaroo. Okay, I get that, right? He played for the Kookaburra Hot Wings or whatever they were in Australia for like 10 minutes, like 5 games or whatever. What is this giant eagle turkey thing back there? I'm not sure what that is. I'm also not sure what that is. Tasmanian devil or something. Somebody let me know. Or is that the Lorax? I'm not sure. That's a really, man, that's a dumb looking card. I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, Elgin Baylor, historically undervalued. I will say that, right? Shredded right edge, but historically undervalued. An Elgin Baylor SGC5 rookie card sells for $720. But, you know, a couple years ago, a Doncic base Prism Pop 5 billion was selling for $2,000. There's still a lot of great arbitrage in this hobby to really exploit. I mean, there's no way Elgin Baylor should be sitting at $720 when somebody just paid $66,000 for a Pete Maravich non-rookie card. Trae Young Red Ice, I love that color match. Really good looking card. PSA 10, $720. Oh my God, does this card bring back memories? That's right when I started getting back in the hobby the second time around. This anorexic Pau Gasol, nobody knew who the hell this dude was, and I remember he came onto the fantasy basketball scene. People were picking him up off the waiver wire like it was going out of style. He probably won people their fantasy leagues because he was one of the best fantasy players in the NBA, and he was on the waiver wires after the draft. I think after the week, he didn't really play much in the first week, but I think in like week 2 he went bananas, and then everybody was rushing to pick up the Pau Gasol for their fantasy league. Wow. Dang, that's a super cheap. He's being slept on. People don't like that 9, though. But it's a true gem. Man, people are sleeping on Karl Towns. God, those are too cheap. He's the 3rd best center in the league. I digress. Frustration is setting in. There's your discrepancy between the PSA 9 and the PSA 10. There's a good-looking LeBron rookie insert limited edition thingy that I'm not familiar with. That's it, guys. So not much else to it, as I do every Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought the biggest winners and losers were. I don't think there's really any argument. The biggest winner was clearly Pete Maravich. That 1972 Maravich going for $1 trillion. Let me pull it back up on the screen. That whole first row was interesting. So Jordan was a riser. Bill was a huge riser, but nobody could hold a candle to Pete and his toupee from this 1972 card. They must not have had leg press machines back then either. I guess I'm not really one to talk. Thank God my little picture-in-picture is only from, my chest up. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Hit one of these videos on the end screen if you like my stuff, and maybe you'll find something else on my channel that you like, and you'll subscribe to it. And peace, fellas.